Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights. Today we have an Ohio beer not too far from Cleveland, Ohio. No doubt about it. It's the Jackie O's Brewing Company. They are located in Athens, Ohio, and this is the Ricky, described as an American golden ale. Checks in at 4.5% alcohol by volume. Date stamp on the bottom indicates it's 61 days old. Not bad at all. Now, the only problem I have is I dropped this can. I dropped this can a few days ago when I was putting it into the refrigerator. So I have to be extra cautious and careful. It's like a radiator, just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming up already. Just that little squirt. Yeah, baby. Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do with cans, man. That pressure's just going to stay in there, and that's going to be it. But we have a towel on the table here, and just for this purpose. We're way far away from the electronic equipment. There we are. We got her open. We did the job. We have this lovely retro Pilsner glass. I love these glasses. These are hard to find these days. They're called bow tie glasses, and you can see why. Yeah. Mhm. Lovely. The thing about golden ales is they're fairly nondescript. The malts and the hops are very well balanced, and most of the time it's just a very easy, well balanced beer that doesn't have a lot of this or that or anything else. It's a fairly light golden color. The carbonation is streaming up lively there from the bottom. It's created a very attractive looking head. And when I think of beer, in the older days, and I'm talking back, I'm not talking ancient, I'm talking about back right after Prohibition or pre Prohibition. This is the kind of beer that you would go into a bar and you'd see, no doubt about it. Yeah, look at that carbonation. Woo, it's really coming up. Very faint hint of grass in here. I don't know what kind of hops are in here. I did visit the website, didn't say anything. Matter of fact, their website's a little difficult to navigate. I couldn't find this beer. They could do a little bit better with the search options on that website, but it's a very light grassy aroma in there. Hey, let's say cheers to the brewers there at Jackie O's. They always do a fantastic job with their beers. And cheers to you for watching, no doubt. A little bit of sweet malt in there, no doubt, a little bit. Not a whole lot there on the finish, though. It's just a very, like I said, it's kind of nondescript, but it is a crisp, clean finish. There's no aftertaste in this beer whatsoever. Just very easy drinking. And remember, it's only 4.5%. Yeah, you could definitely sit there and drink a few of these at the bar and talk to your buddies, no doubt about it. Sit on the patio after work. Absolutely. Watch the sunset and drink these beers. Now, I did serve this rather cold. You might see a little bit of chill haze there on the glass. Yeah, you can see me wiping off that chill haze. No doubt. This beer is intended to be served on the cool side. I would not allow this beer to warm up on the countertop for 20 minutes. This style of beer begs to be served on the cold side. No doubt. Ricky, hey, Ricky, you got some splaining to do. American Blonde Ale. Yeah, it's very good. Like I said, there's not a whole lot going on in these beers, and that's the style of the beer. It's not malt heavy, it's not hop heavy. You get faint aroma of grass in this particular beer, and you got some sweet malt, but not overly sweet. Now, if you put a blindfold on, this beer would compete with quite a few beers. Although I will say, that competing with the adjunct lagers in the marketplace, the BMC beers, this beer is not sweet like those beers are. It is malt sweet, but it is not adjunct sweet. And there's a big difference in that, my friends. Dr. Dave says you should try this beer. It's fantastic. It'll cool you down and quench your thirst for those hot summer days. Hey, life is short. Be happy. Dr. Dave says so. Cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.